almost felt bad that we're only up here because we're gonna take lifelong health care for as long as we live, for free.
Personally, I'm just here. We're thankful that the Cutlers finally have a real doctor in the family. Apparently, you're not allowed to get medical health care from a structural geologist. That might be puzzling. I blame Obamacare for that one.
I blame rocks for not being more human. I do, however, wish to thank Jess's 10th grade science teacher for making her develop feelings for frogs prior to dissecting them, which I can assume must be the reason why she decided to go into surgery.
In here, I thought that eureka moment happened after Jesse metaphorically, but with the steadiest hands of a surgeon nonetheless, ripped out the hearts of 1,000 men when she said yes to Mark's first date proposition. By the way, I advised her to do. Have you seen Mark's calves?
I have, they're glorious. And I would like to add that Mark's Canadian swagger should also share in that glory. Oh yeah. It's no wonder these two decimal stars floated over the most vibrant of rainbows to land in the perfect unison at the doorstep of love. Wait, you had a hand in the pairing of this divine couple?
I mean, I'm definitely taking credit for it since I was living with the Cutlers back in 2007 when Mark intrepidly took that bold step forward for mankind. And since my parents failed to deliver me and my brother a little sister, Jessie had already played that role. In fact, I've known Jessie since she was yay high. Reading the same books at the age of 3 that I was reading in middle school.
You mean college?
Famously negotiating with a sharp wit and business-like mentality for everything she wanted, which is probably the only time I've ever seen John regret giving business lectures.
As Jesse's cousin on the other side of the family, I would have to concur, for the sake of concurrence, of course, that the preponderance of evidence is overwhelmingly in favor of that. The last part was actually a verbatim quote from when Jess was 5 years old. To translate for the family who have come all the way in from Massachusetts, she's wicked smart. You guys have a few things to learn though. And while there's been no shortage of anecdotes and worldly wisdom espoused tonight, Noah and I, having had, extensive experience when it comes to marriage and relationships, obviously. Quite a few. We'd like to give a few tips for you guys. Mark, remember that every time you talk to Jess, you should bear in mind that this conversation will be recorded for training purposes.
Jess, remember to turn that volume to high on that recorder when Mark is talking about fantasy football so you can exploit that information later.
You're both starting residency soon, and they say that long hours can tear you apart. But luckily for you guys, Jess is going into surgery, and she will surely be able to put you back together.
Mark, this is more of an FYI or an America kind of tip, but milk belongs in a carton, not a milk bag.
A successful marriage, like I know, is one that involves compromises. So Jess, I know you want to gift me a car for my birthday. Mark, I know you were thinking socks, but I'll compromise just as you will learn how to do, and we'll take some fish tickets and go to a concert or something.
You're going to be doctors now, guys. But if you change your mind, remember there is always money in the banana stand.
Speaking of bananas. Every marriage needs a banana and a peel. The sooner you know which one you are, the sooner you'll realize true happiness. That piece of advice comes courtesy of the fortune cookie that I got from the Chinese restaurant.
Marriage can sometimes be a confounding mystery without answers. But hey, you guys made it through the last 4 seasons of Lost, so it can't be that confusing, right?
It's important to appreciate what you have in life and in marriage because the grass isn't always greener on the other side, unless, of course, your neighbor has, one of those really high-tech irrigation water systems, in which case, you can't really do much about it.
Remember that your parents would like for you guys to buy them at least one palatial beach house and sports car per year. I think that's reasonable. I'm just a half glass full kind of guy.
But most of all, remember that to always be faithful, honest, caring, and make each other laugh. We hope that we at least helped with one of those things tonight.
Please raise your glasses to toast to the happy couple. Cheers.
Congrats and mazel tov. We love you guys.
Again, give it up for Dr. Hardy, Adam and Noah. All right, now if I could have the lovely couple to the dance floor.